Hey people, how are you? It's me, Katie Valletta, also known as the Body Scientist and the Renaissance Amazon. Um, I'm on my IG live right now. I just came back from the gym. I mean, not the gym, sorry, the beach, the lake, and getting blasted with some sun. So I'm hot and sweaty, and it's just too damn hot for clothes right now. So I'm just gonna stay like this. I am a summer baby. I love the sun and the heat, but sometimes the shit can be too much, and I'm like. But anyhow, I just wanted to do this quick video. This is something that I was actually going to do it outside, but it was just too damn hot. I just wanted to do a quick video talking about Sha'carri Richardson. Okay. A lot of you know, I used to play a lot of sports. I ran track. I played basketball. I fenced. And I have a degree in sports science. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I'm a sports nutritionist. And so high-level performance is what I study. That's what I've dedicated my life to, right? And I have a real passion for female athletes. But Sha'carri, I think she's super annoying. Because for one thing that you learn in sports psychology, right? In sports psychology, a lot of people think sports psychology is like dealing with depressed athletes, but that's not what sports psychology is about. Sports psychology is about the mental training of an athlete, okay? The training of the mind, the mental training. Sometimes athletes have injuries they might need to come back from. Sometimes athletes have things that cause them extreme anxiety. So that's what sports psychologists do, right? And when you're studying high-level training, one of the first things you learn, okay, is to focus on yourself and not your competition, okay? Like if you're playing a team sport, you need to study your competition enough to have strategies when you play them. But I've never been into the shit talking. Now, we know in boxing, boxers talk shit. That's a part of boxing, right? It's just like hockey players fight. That's a part of hockey, right? It's not normal to see figure skaters start punching each other in the face. So that's a part of the hockey is, violent, and boxers talk shit. But other athletes, I feel like that's unsportsmanlike, right? And I really, like when I was growing up and I played basketball, I remember the other teams that we played against, they were always talking mad shit. And my team didn't say anything. We stayed calm. We went in, we would blow people out by 20, 30 points. And we were never talking shit. So I remember learning in high school about talking shit's not really a good idea. You should just focus on doing it. Now, some people really can talk shit, like Muhammad Ali, okay? Muhammad Ali, he talks shit, but he really was the best, and he always backed it up. Track and field, even if you had the fastest time 3 months ago, that doesn't mean that you're always going to run that time. Because see, the thing about sports, all right, and sports performance, is one thing even to do something in practice, but can you do it in a game? Or can you do it when the situations change? Like when you have somebody who's an amazing college athlete, an amazing high school athlete, right? And then they get into a professional league and they can't perform, okay? Sometimes when the external circumstances change, that athlete can't maintain their high-level performance. So part of being a high-level performer is being able to maintain, okay? And another thing, performance-enhancing drugs is rampant in track and field. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go but so far in it, because I felt like you can't really be a superstar if you're not doing drugs, all right? Now, I don't know if it's as rampant now as it was like when I was in college, but track and field is definitely tainted by it. And so I don't know if this is true or not, okay? I do not know if this is true, but I'd heard that cannabis can be used to mask performance-enhancing drugs. Now, I heard this from a few people. It was hard for me to fact check that, so I'm not sure if that's true. But it could be. Now, I think, when people are saying, that they feel, now that people are I guess Jamaicans or whatever, rubbing it in her face, and people think that, people who are Team Sha'carri think, oh, they're being so hard on her. I disagree. I think she needs to shut up, okay? She's annoying, all right? She's not the only track star in the world. Even with the Olympics this year, people were talking about boycotting it, but there's a whole bunch of other Black American track athletes, and there's more than just the 100. You got the you know, like you have the 4x1, the 4x2, the hurdles. I mean, there's more than just that. And so to me, it's annoying that everything, the whole focus was on her. I find her personality to be incredibly tacky, okay? Just be quiet and do your work. Now, if you ran the fastest time 4 months ago, you know, but you're running against people who just are fresh out of the Olympics, you know, which is more recent. That doesn't mean that you're going to be able to pull that back. Also, again, just because you did it once doesn't mean you're always going to do it. So I really feel like as an athlete, my philosophy has always been to shut up, focus on myself. Take all that energy, put it in myself instead of shit talking. So I find her incredibly annoying. And then even afterwards, whatever she was saying in the interview, hold on, I can't see, people are writing. Let me see. Whatever she was saying in the interview, and people thought that it was a good interview, it wasn't, okay? It wasn't. Everything about her is annoying, and I wish she would just shut up. If she's such a track star, just be a track star and stop talking shit. You know, when the Olympics came on, she was tweeting about, oh, do you guys miss me now? And then she's talking about what she's going to do at this race. And you came in last, girl. You didn't even come in second, third, fourth, fifth, last. If that's not proof enough, they need to shut up. And I'm American, okay? But I'm not going to just root for you just because you're American and you're annoying as hell. So I just needed to make that video about Sha'carri because the people who are defending her and, oh, baby girl, and man, please, okay? Enough, all right? Enough. I don't know what it is about her that people have all this sympathy and like, sympathy for what? You're not the only track star, and other track athletes aren't talking shit. And if you talk shit and then you come in last place and people make fun of you, you brought that on yourself. So I don't understand people feeling sorry for her. People are being so mean. No, she brought that on herself. That wouldn't be happening if she wasn't talking. I'm just saying. So I just had to make this video and say that. Whew. And again, I just came from outside on the beach in Chicago, which I live right on the beach on the lake, trying to get my afternoon sun so I could get my vitamin D because, you know, Black people love to talk about getting vitamin D from the sun, but you can't get vitamin D from the sun unless you are mostly naked, okay? If you have on long pants and a long sleeve shirt, and you just have a little bit of your face exposed, no. And you need to be out during the hottest times of the day. So I am blasted with this shit. I am hot. I just wanted to make this video, and I'm done, all right? Feel free to share your 2 cents, but I think Sha'carri Richardson needs to be quiet, focus on her training, focus on herself, and stop being annoying. And that's it. Bye-bye.